What's up, y'all? I did my reaction video about Cash Money Records. So now they running with the narrative telling people I'm bad for business. First I was hard to work with. Now I'm bad for business. So they spreading that in whispers around in the industry so people would not book me or deal with me in no type of way because I'm telling the truth about how I ain't get paid. You heard me? So I don't gotta bash him. I don't gotta say nothing about he funky brat, which he is, right? But I'm gonna show this video. Because the proof that they bad business is right here. You don't got receipts on me like that. You might got receipts of me fussing with somebody or whatever, but ask why she fussing with somebody. I don't just go and pick on people and just go crazy on people. You gotta do me something. So let's get into this video, baby, about Cash Money. Let's go.
Wayne and Birdman linked up when Wayne was just 9 years old and used to call each other father and son. But then they sparked a wild beef that almost got Wayne killed, and today we're breaking it all down. Wayne and Birdman took over the rap game together, and it all started before Wayne was even a teenager. He started rapping when he was 8. Then a year later, he met Birdman and was recording freestyles on his answering machine. Birdman had already started Cash Money Records, and in '97, Wayne, BG, Juvenile, and Turk formed a crew on the label called the Hot Boys. They dropped their first album when Wayne was 14 and sold over 300,000 copies. It was clear from the jump that Wayne and Birdman made a great team, and the Hot Boys selling so many records helped Cash Money get a $30 million deal with Universal Records the next year. Wayne and the Hot Boys kept up the momentum and hit #1 on Billboard charts with their second album. Everyone else ended up leaving Cash Money over financial issues, but Wayne held it down and helped turn it into one of the most successful labels of all time. His first solo album hit #3 on the Billboard 200 chart, and Source magazine nominated him for Best New Artist. But Wayne was just getting started. By the time he dropped The Carter 2 and sold over 200,000 in the first week, everyone knew he was taking over. That same year, Birdman named him president of Cash Money, and Wayne started his imprint label, Young Money. Birdman and Wayne were already on top of the industry, and in 2006, they dropped a collab tape called Like Father Like Son. They completely ran the game together for the next decade. Wayne became one of the highest selling artists of all time and made history by taking the record from Elvis for most tracks on the Billboard Hot 100. Cash Money was massive, and Wayne's Young Money label was bringing in all kinds of cash after he signed Nicki Minaj and Drake. In 2011, he dropped The Carter 4 and sold almost 1 million records in the first week. Running up numbers like that should have kept everyone happy, but it didn't take long for the drama behind the scenes to start heating up. Fans were going crazy about The Carter 4 and couldn't wait for the sequel. In October 2013, the vice president of promotion for Cash Money Records said The Carter 5 was coming soon, and Drake teased it a few months later when he tweeted, Carter 5. Drake and Wayne finally announced that the album was coming out in May, but then a month later, it was delayed for the first time. The new date was set for December 9th, but 5 days before it was supposed to come out, Wayne hopped on Twitter and dropped a bomb. Fans were expecting to be bumping Wayne's new album within a week, but that all changed when he tweeted, to all my fans, I want you to know that my album won't and hasn't been released because Baby and Cash Money Records refused to release it. Then at a party for Vice's 20th anniversary, Wayne took the stage and told everyone,
I'm fucked up in a bad situation, but I will be out of this zone and I do it for y'all.
While everyone wanted The Carter 5, Wayne dropped a mixtape called Sorry for the Wait 2, and on the track Shit, he took a shot at Birdman and said, did my time at Cash Money, time served and released. But this agent ain't free. Word, that's word on the streets. Then his manager, Cortez Bryant, hopped on IG and said that Wayne had been carrying Cash Money on his back for 10 years and deserved better. Nobody knew what was really going on, but it was clear the situation was about to pop off. Then what happened next shocked everyone. 2 weeks later, news broke that Wayne filed a $51 million lawsuit against Birdman and Cash Money. The lawsuit claimed that Birdman violated their deal by holding on to The Carter 5. And Wayne wanted to be released from the contract and take everyone signing Young Money with him. Wayne wasn't just trying to get a wild amount of cash from Birdman, he was trying to take the top earners with him too. But Birdman wasn't just gonna let him walk away without a fight, so Wayne took shots at him every chance he got. On the Young Money cypher, he said, I thank you for my hitman, and tell Pac I'm a big fan. I sang Dear Mama to my dear mama, and sang Hit Him Up to my daddy's bitch ass. I thank you for my hitman, about to go kidnap the big man. It was clear that Wayne wanted smoke, and he yelled fuck Cash Money at a show in Florida not long after the diss.
Fuck Cash Money.
Then 3 weeks later, Lil Wayne was allegedly almost taken out over the lawsuit and beef, and rumors say the dude who allegedly ordered the hit was Young Thug. At the same time Wayne was airing out Birdman, there was tension between him and Thug too. It all started after Thug announced his new album was going to be called Carter 6. The album cover came out that showed Thug naked, and that's when Wayne sent the first diss. During the club set, Wayne told his fans,
I want y'all to do me a favor and stop listening to songs of niggas that pose naked on their motherfucking album.
Wayne obviously wasn't rocking with Thug trying to use the Carter name, but Thug hopped on IG the next day and told everyone,
but this is my idol. I wouldn't ever in my life swap words with him or beef with him about nothing. This is a person that I look up to.
But after he showed love to Wayne and said he looked up to him, Thug switched up in a crazy way. Thug posted a video on IG.
Yeah, YSL. Carter 6 coming out Friday, first show, New Orleans, Holly Grove.
That wasn't even the wildest part though. At the end of the video, he sent a weird threat to Wayne and said,
fuck nigga, meet me there, better yet, beat me there, you did. With them dicks too, nigga. Yeah.
Out of nowhere, the situation went from some rap drama to Thug sending death threats. Fans didn't know why it turned up so fast, and nobody expected what happened next. Thug changed his album title to Barter 6 to avoid a lawsuit, and on the track Can't Tell, he sent a subliminal at Wayne with the line, "Pussy boy, I'll leave you dead," and call it dedication. He didn't call him out by name, but everyone connected the bar to Wayne's dedication projects. Wayne responded at a show a few days after the album dropped and said, "If there were any other albums that dropped recently, tell him I said, suck my dick. Carter 5 coming soon. Ain't no motherfucking such thing as Carter 6. Everyone knew that Thug and Wayne weren't cool, but they had no idea how serious it was about to get. On April 26, 2015, Wayne had a show in Thug's hometown of Atlanta. Everything was fine during the set, but when his crew left the club that night, someone tried to take him out. Wayne's 2 tour buses pulled out of the spot and hit the road. At first, they had a police escort to protect him, but when they got on the interstate, the cops left, and that's when someone rolled up on them and started letting off shots. Luckily, nobody got hit during the shooting, but rumors started flying that it was over the beef with Young Thug. The cops eventually booked Thug's road manager, Jimmy Winfrey, for what went down. After the show, he allegedly walked up to Wayne and told him, "This is my city. Keep fucking around, I'll spray the bus." Reports say that Thug called Winfrey 8 times in 12 minutes right before the bus shooting. Thug allegedly trying to take out Wayne was crazy, but then some news broke that shocked the entire game. It turns out that Thug wasn't the only dude who talked to Winfrey that night. In 2018, a phone call leaked that makes it look like Birdman might have been the one who ordered the hit. During a call with Winfrey, Birdman said,
"Time you to come out here and get this money, nephew. Well, my nigga, you done blessed. You done did everything you could do, bro. Yeah. It's an eye opener, bro. You know what I'm saying? While you're on that strictly business, man."
Winfrey was convicted and got hit with a 10-year sentence, but he ended up appealing it and taking an Alford plea to get the charges dropped. Thug and Birdman were never charged over the hit, but that might change very soon. Back in March, news broke that Young Thug's legal team is trying to exclude the video where he threatened Wayne from his RICO trial. There's also been an informant working with the cops for years, and his info might get Birdman and Thug hit with new charges over the shooting. There's no telling what kind of info about the shooting will come out during the trial. Birdman and Lil Wayne are both listed as potential witnesses for the prosecution in Thug's case, so the whole situation could break wide open and fans might finally know the truth about what went down that night and who put the hit out on Wayne. Back in 2015, Winfrey accused Birdman of being involved, but nothing's been proven yet. Wayne almost getting taken out was the biggest headline of the beef, but the rest of 2015 was just as wild. Wayne still had his deal with Birdman, but he signed a streaming deal with Tidal that summer. He dropped an album called Free Weezy, and on the track He's Dead, Wayne rapped, "Rest in peace to the Cash Money Weezy, gone but not forgotten." Around a week later, Birdman allegedly threw a drink on Wayne during his set at Club Live in Miami. And just 3 days later, he dropped a $50 million lawsuit against Jay-Z and Tidal for streaming Free Weezy exclusively. Wayne and Birdman ended up squashing the beef for a little while in 2016. But then Wayne filed a new $40 million lawsuit against Universal and sparked a lot of new tension. He dropped a couple more disses against Cash Money like, "I just popped 5 Percocets and only caught a buzz. And if that label tried to stop me, there are gonna be some crazy Weezy fans waiting in the lobby." They went back and forth for 2 more years, and at one point, it seemed like the beef and lawsuits would never stop. But then in June 2018, they finally settled everything, and Wayne allegedly made it out of the situation with an extra $10 million in his pockets. Fans got the Carter 5 a few months later, but that wasn't the end of the story. Everything's been chill between Young Thug, Lil Wayne, and Birdman, but that's probably all about to change. There's no telling what kind of wild info will break about the night Wayne's tour bus got shot up, so tap in for updates when the news breaks. Wayne and Birdman might have squashed their money issues, but if Birdman did put the green light on his son, then things are about to get wild.